Did you know that over 1,400 years ago, Islam set clear dietary laws? And today, modern science is still uncovering their wisdom? In a world obsessed with organic labels, clean eating, and food safety, Muslims have been following divine food guidance since the 7th century. But here's the real question. Are halal and haram animals merely religious rules? Or is there deeper wisdom behind them? Let's explore how the Sunnah and science meet on your dinner plate. Imagine the deserts of Arabia. No food inspectors, no refrigeration, no medical journals. Yet the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, carefully taught his companions what to eat and what to avoid. He didn't only teach prayer and fasting. He taught a complete way of life, including how to nourish the body. Islam did not leave food to guesswork. It gave structured guidance. And today, Muslims in the USA, UK, and across the world still ask, why are some animals halal and others haram? Is it only about obedience? Or is there more? The Sunnah and authentic sources. The foundation begins with the Quran. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, O mankind, eat from whatever is on earth that is lawful, halal, and good, tayyib. Notice the two words, halal and tayyib. Halal means permissible. Tayyib means pure, wholesome, and beneficial. Modern nutrition science echoes the slogan, you are what you eat, recognizing that what we consume shapes the body and influences mood regulation, gut microbiome balance, inflammation, and long-term disease risk. Animals that feed on filth or carrion may carry higher pathogen loads and toxins, while predatory animals can accumulate greater toxin levels through bioaccumulation in the food chain. From this perspective, Islamic dietary laws, emphasizing halal and pure, tayyib, consumption, encourage cleaner food sources and reduce biological risk exposure. The idea that food affects not only physical health, but also one's inner state has been embedded in Islamic teaching for over 1,400 years. In Surah Al-Ma'idah, Allah clearly forbids carrion, blood, swine, animals sacrificed to other than Allah, and animals killed improperly. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, recorded in Sahih Muslim, Allah is good and accepts only that which is good. In another hadith, he forbade eating every wild animal with fangs and every bird with talons. So what do we understand? Halal animals are generally herbivores that feed on natural vegetation. Cows, sheep, goats, camels. They graze and are not predatory by nature. Haram animals include swine, carnivores, scavengers, and animals that habitually consume filth. This system was not random. It was structured and intentional. But beyond obedience, what wisdom lies within these guidelines? Pause and reflect. What if the animals Islam forbade are the same ones modern science warns us about? For more than 1,400 years, Muslims avoided certain foods simply because Allah commanded it, without laboratories or microscopes. Today, researchers study parasites, toxin buildup, and disease transmission. Their findings raise powerful questions. Is it coincidence or divine wisdom unfolding over time? Let's look at the evidence. 1. Pork and parasites. Pork is clearly forbidden in the Quran. Modern research shows pigs can carry parasites like Trichinella spiralis, which causes trichinosis. The CDC has linked undercooked pork to parasitic infections. A 2015 review in Clinical Microbiology Reviews noted that pigs can host various pathogens due to their scavenging habits. Pigs consume waste and decaying matter, increasing exposure to bacteria and toxins. While proper cooking reduces risk, the prohibition existed centuries before germ theory. 2. Predators and toxin accumulation. Islam forbids animals with fangs, such as lions and wolves. Science explains a process called bioaccumulation. Predators sit at the top of the food chain. Toxins and heavy metals build up in their bodies as they consume other animals. A 2019 study in Science to the Total Environment found that higher-level carnivores accumulate more toxins than herbivores. A 2021 ecological study also highlighted how predators accumulate multiple pathogens over time, increasing risks of severe infections and co-infections. Herbivores eat plant. Carnivores consume flesh. including contaminated meat. Islamic dietary law naturally minimizes these risks. 3. Blood consumption. Islam strictly forbids consuming blood. Biologically, blood carries waste products filtered by the body, including urea and toxins. Draining blood during halal slaughter reduces bacterial growth and contamination. Again, divine guidance aligned with hygiene long before modern science explained it. On the other hand, even farm-based animals that are given steroids or growth-promoting substances for faster growth raise health concerns, as long-term exposure to hormonal residues may contribute to hormonal imbalance and other risks. This shows that the way an animal is raised and what it is fed can directly affect human health. So, if artificially treated livestock can pose potential health concerns, it is reasonable to question how animals that naturally consume flesh or filth would be beneficial for us. This reflection highlights the wisdom behind choosing pure and wholesome tayyib food for our overall well-being. 4. Halal slaughter and animal welfare. Halal slaughter requires a sharp blade, a swift cut, mentioning Allah's name, minimizing suffering. A 2009 study from the University of Hanover suggested that properly performed halal slaughter can minimize pain perception. The Prophet, peace be upon, said, Allah has prescribed excellence in all things. When you slaughter, slaughter well. Sahih Muslim 1955. This is not just food law. It is ethical responsibility, spiritual wisdom, and balance. But remember, Islam did not wait for science to validate it. The purpose of halal and haram goes beyond physical health. It builds taqwa, God consciousness. What we eat affects more than our bodies. It affects our hearts, our souls, and even our prayers. The Prophet described a man who raises his hands in dua, yet his food and income are haram, and his supplication is not answered. Sahih Muslim 1015. Halal sustained the body. Tayyib nourishes the soul. Islam is holistic, body and spirit together. Science explains the how. Revelation teaches the why. Practical guide. So how we as Muslims in the United States and West live this Sunnah today. 1. Check halal certification carefully. 2. Choose tayyib sources, ethical and clean. 3. Avoid doubtful foods. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, leave what makes you doubt for what does not make you doubt. 4. Teach your children the wisdom behind halal, not just rules but purpose. 5. Say Bismillah before eating. Even a simple meal becomes worship with sincere intention. If you found this video beneficial, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sunnah Lifestyle. Let's revive the Sunnah together with knowledge, confidence, and conviction. May Allah make our food halal, our hearts pure, and our lives guided. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.